come again.
There's a soapy big shot just around the corner.
Zone 14.
Zone 14 is culture.
It's full of body. It's quite different.
It's experience.
It's about jealousy.
It's rich.
It's something that is gonna be an ongoing thing.
It's about love.
It's real.
It's physical and mental, you know. But everything is raw and it's township and it's beautiful.
Tina, we are portraying the human conflict here, Lapa, Zone 14.
This is our imagination of what the townships are going to be in the next 10 years. It's not going to be a place where people want to leave and go somewhere else and make their lives come true. They can actually make their lives and their dreams come true within the township.
Ek het mijn bal hier gespeeld. Soccer here is in its foundation. It is in our blood. Boys, we've worked too hard to come to the playoffs. A win here is a step closer to the Let's
go. Zone 14 is about a family that owns a soccer team, and it's about the trials and tribulation of this family as they try and build an empire out of the soccer team.
This is a story that talks about the lives of soccer players, the families that are involved in soccer players, what they do on and off the field, and you know, there are excitements, there are happy times, the bad times.
It's about the community that supports that team. It's about the energy that that team brings to that community. When the team loses, the whole community goes sad. When the team wins, everybody celebrates. Everybody comes to the tavern, they sing, they do this. There's a whole lot of toy going around. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's any program on TV that has really captured South Africa's love and passion for soccer. And Zone 14 just does it so wonderfully. And it's a program that we felt was going to really connect with South Africans, and the importance of soccer to Castle was just a really, really great fit.
They took us to Orlando Pirates ground, where we were trained by the great yesteryear players like Esther Komane and Obo Brad Patrick, all the academy from Pirates, and then the head coach was Palacios Augusto.
The more important thing for me is what the fitness of the actors, because the actor need to be the soccer player in the series. He can't be the actor and not have the idea about soccer. People need to understand this is a football. But I'll be honest to you, sincerely with my heart, I can't be the actor. The way I see the repetition, hours and hours, and the actor finish tired from 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the afternoon, you need to love the job. I love soccer.
They were drilling us, as if we were soccer players, and look, they're toning us up. We're actually soccer players now. We are playing soccer every day. It's like we see a ball and we want to play instantly.
What's your first training? ipasile nelishaya noma ngibheke phezulu ungalibeka ipani la ufura amaqanda nje esikhaleni the way izibhoyila ngakhona.
Uzodlala baba. Uzodlala baba.
Ngizocela welcome this beautiful lady. As introduce ukuthi ubani.
Hey, Kamala Carol Behane, ngidlala uLebu ku Zone 14.
Hawu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
uLebu uthandwa ngamadoda. Okay. She's beautiful, uyi-team manager. Yeah. Ezungibona nje nginguye nje uLebu.
My advice to Lebo getting into football, particularly being in a situation where your father owns a team, is to say to her, it's not going to be easy. In fact, I think it's going to be more challenging and a lot more difficult for Lebo because she might not be received as easily as she might think she would be.
I would advise Lebo Sevilla to stay as strong as she can be and be confident and believe in herself. And obviously, you give respect, you'll gain respect back. She must keep her cool and take it by the horns and really show the males that where there's a woman, there's a way.
Ivan Khoza, ngicela watch out. Mina ezuLebu, i-team manager. Watch out. Zobe ngiyibhoza ku 2010.
Here we are on location, the real location. You feel so good.
Unlike amanye ama-soapy la nke siwayenza la South Africa.
Yeah, sure.
Then siwashuthela ama-interior most of the time. 14 kunama-exterior amaningi. Siwashuthela ngaphandle, there's a rain, there's a sun, yeah. There's a car moving there.
Then camera 2. Then camera 3. Then camera 1. Imochari, itavern, istrata, izindlu zakamloyi nezakasmiya, zonke ezo zinto ezo zi-real, zikhona ngenyani. It's not built a studio behind 4 walls where you go in ekuseni uphume ngo-12 ebusuku.
The audience can associate with the person moving out of that street, going into that house, and getting out of that house, walking and going to the next door and go ask for sugar or something, and come back again.
8 people in a room, 3 cameras, the boom, in the same room as well. It's very ambitious, but I think it's worth it in the sense that the details come through. It doesn't feel like something that's it feels completely different from your studio textures. It just feels so lived in.
Conflict oyibona phakathi kwe-families apha nantoni zikhona ngenyani. Iyo le nto first day xa sisivula iscript we identified with it, sisuka nje.
Street soap for me is taking all the elements of soap that we see in Bold and Beautiful and all of that and bringing it into the lives of ordinary people who live on the street.
Our research was very clear in terms of what the requirements of our audiences are. And 2 things come out very clearly. One is that give us real story and not real issues and not a fiction. Show us the real people, ordinary people that we resonate with.
bayakhohlwa lokho bafowethu.
Angeke
Angeke Selina. Nathi ngokwethu siyiwo ama-product kaBhosa.
Sikhule sinje.
Enye into futhi. Nina ningijwayela kabi.
Senzeni manje.
Manicabanga ukuthi Shivas Regal le. Akusho ukuthi nangu Lady D.
Selina.
Selina. Besingalwi nawe ntombazane.
My name is Thembi Nyendeni. I'm playing the part of Selina. Selina is an ex-nurse, was fired at work because of alcohol. So I'm representing all those people who are drinking and go to work. They've got to stop.
This is the first soap that will be dealing with real issues that are affecting people daily. It's politics, it's life, it's jealousy, it's love, it's lack of money, it's lack of employment.
But with all the aspiration and all the glamour and all the kind of scandal and appeal of a soap opera. It is an incredibly rich world. It's very textured, and the people in Zone 14 never give up. And it's a very non-judgmental world, and we have heroes and villains, but the characters are incredibly three-dimensional. They're not caricatures.
Where's my son, Tiger? What did you do to my son?
Look, the characters, they're very different, you know, pompous, very pompous. Soccer players can be pompous, you know, the managers can be all, you know, tsotsital and, you know, mafia and, you know, there are a lot of things that surround soccer.
Except wat maak jy hier, Joe, man, hè? Hoekom is jy soms as moet die margat lyk die van Joe, hè? Is dit 'n super sub, daai ding is aan?
Tiger. Jay Leicester for me. I know what I'm doing against the coaches, my bro.
Lisa, you messed this one up. Me ma hoor me. I won't forgive you.
The way we work with the actors, we give them the liberty to make it sound real and make it sound themselves.
We have a freedom to just give a script life and just be comfortable and say it the way you feel, because once you say something that you feel, people can tell that you're real.
All the guys are great to me. They just help me. I go to them, I ask them, what can I do? Like the lady who's playing my wife, Thembi, she's helping me a lot. You know, we practice, even if I'm not with her on a particular scene, she will come and say, if you can do it like this, you know. Bra Owen, Bra Patrick Ndlovu, Sis Nandi, Sis Thembi, all of them are great, man, and I look up to them.
It's a series that very much honors actors and what they bring around the co-creation of a story and the co-creation of characters. They don't just walk on and hit the mark and say the line. They are huge in terms of what they bring to the energy of the series.
And in that way, the actors are able to bring in the township life, the township legal, how people talk, how people relate to each other. And in that, we're able to find some comedy relief into it, which is very nice. There are some really funny characters in this, and it's good to have a laugh now and again.
Yazi wena popa uneproblem wani wadalwa uyisiphukuphuku mnganami. Uyangithola nje. Angeke program uthi bawine manje ne mawuzothi nakusasa uzowina. And mfana angeke mfana upredict mfethu igame ingakadlala ukuthi uzokhiphana iprogram. Linda uref le program ashaya impemba tipe game over no. Ungasho ke mawuthi awuseniwinile kwadlala wena.
Hayi masikhuluma ngebhakani akukho kanjani.
Kula mfana ukuthi uDavid iprogram ngamvuvuzela uGoliath engazodlala.
Sizwa ngawo.
Walo ngitshela ngebhakani yafuthi. Ungawuliki lo ngitshela ngebhakani. Ngitshela ngekhosi mfana. Adla sinchaya kangaka. Sinchaya kangaka. Sinchaya kangaka manga amakhapheni nawo.
We've come up with this idea that in each episode you open with these two characters, Papa and Spanish, talking about football, but using football as a metaphor for life. So they could be talking about a memorable goal from a very specific soccer match, but actually what they're talking about is about leaving your mark in the world.
Papa and Spanish.